Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Tyler. So last episode we ended up clearing out this whole entire area of land, and this is where we're gonna do our auto sorter, and we got a little start on it. And I have a little bit of material in my inventory right now, and I need to bring these walls up like another 10 blocks, so it'll be 15 total. So that's what we're looking at for height, and I'm hoping I'll have to look at it more, but I'm hoping to get 6 double chests per item. So I'm gonna sleep quick and we'll make sure that 15 blocks will be enough for that. Okay, so it'll be a chest, a hopper, chest, hopper, chest, hopper, and then probably those top 5 blocks will be for the actual auto sorter itself. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, that's fine. I did want 6, but I guess we'll get away with 5. Who knows? Maybe I calculated it wrong too. It might actually be 6. I don't know. And thank goodness for feather falling 4. I already know we could just like do this and then just keep doing this so we don't have to like keep falling, but I feel like this is gonna take longer, or maybe it won't. I don't know. You guys, this is gonna take forever. It's okay though. It'll be worth it. Don't even think about spitting at me. I fucking heard that, dude. Get out of here, dude. Oh my goodness. Why are you on me like this? Well, that's your own fault, dude. You wouldn't move. Before I get too ahead of myself, I'm gonna go see how much smooth stone we actually have, because we might have to go make some more. Okay, so we for sure got 6 more stacks in here. I need to get that auto smelter built too. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use up the rest of the stone and smooth stone that we have, and then I'm gonna build that auto smelter just so we have it out of the way, because it's gonna make our life a lot easier, especially since we're doing stuff that requires smelting. And honestly, since it's gonna take up a decent amount of space, I'll probably do it up here. We could even add another story, but we don't even need a whole story. It'll just be a room on top of here. Then we'll have a staircase coming up to it, and then we'll have like a sky bridge going over to the auto sorter. I think that's a good idea. We'll do that. I used up all the stone I had. This is what we got started. We almost got this whole entire wall done, and I'm actually low-key really liking how the pattern is looking on that building. But being that we still have all this smooth stone, I am going to get rid of this junk that we don't need in our inventory and go get some more stone from the chests that we have on the way to the end portal. Alright, so we're all stocked up on stone now. So whenever we run out of this, we will get that auto sorter built. Auto sorter, I meant auto smelter. We'll get the auto smelter built. Getting ahead of myself here. All right, we got wall 1 done, and now we got the easy wall, the short one. That actually didn't take too long. I guess once we, get further in on this project, what we're going to be running into is like just a stone shortage, which, I mean, it's easy to go get stone. We have silk touch. We could just mine it. Yeah, I'm really liking this pattern. I'm glad I picked this one. I could have did it out of wood. I was debating that, but I wanted something different, and I think this looks fine. All right, I just ran out of smooth stone. We did almost finish this wall, but now it is time to sleep, and then we'll get that auto sorter built. Auto smelter. Why do I keep saying auto sorter? Okay, I put all the stone in this chest. Now, hopefully I don't forget where I put it. And like I said, we'll do it right on top of the second floor here. So for now, I'm just gonna do the ladders going up, and maybe we could do it like right here, this long stretch of area. Okay, I got my double chest, and I think this auto smelter, we'll see how many furnaces we can get, but I want this to be a decent size. So I'll just leave the hoppers going into that chest. All right, so actually it's gonna be 19. Why can't it be 20? Let's do 20. It's pushing it right to the edge here, but that should be okay. We'll just place our furnaces on top of these hoppers, and then we'll place a hopper going into each furnace. Such an easy design. Damn, I'm actually gonna need more hoppers. Let me go grab some more. I thought 51 was gonna be enough, but I guess not. All right, now that we got more hoppers, we need to place a hopper going down into each one of these furnaces. All right, and then we just build out 2 blocks on this bottom row, and then 3 blocks on this top row, just like this. Then we're gonna place 2 powered rails just like this, and then regular rails all the ways to the end on the top, just like this. Then we're gonna head back to this side, place a powered rail right here, and then we'll just do regular rails for the rest of it. And you have to do the rails in this order, otherwise the rails will link up and it will not work. And you will want to stop 1 rail before you reach the end here. And then we're gonna want to head to the other side once again, and we'll break this one, and then we'll place a block right here and a block right here. And then you just grab a redstone block and place it right there. And we're gonna go back over to this side. We'll do 3 blocks out on the top here. 1, 2, 3. 2 blocks on the bottom. And then we'll do powered rail, normal rail. And then we'll do powered rail, normal rail, and normal rail. And then break this block, block. And being that ours is somewhat long, we're gonna go ahead and break this one, break this one, and the rails will end up in the hopper and the furnace, so we'll go ahead and take that out quick, and then we'll do powered rail, redstone block. And then I'm gonna do the same thing right here just to make sure. We probably don't have to do it this often, but just to make sure, this is what we're gonna do. And then we'll go ahead and place a double chest here and here, jump across here, put another chest here and another one there. So we got 2 double chests, so it'll look just like this. And then we'll want to place a hopper minecart right there and right there. And then we'll just hop down here and we will place a lever right there. And this top chest here will be everything that we need to smelt, and this bottom chest here will be our fuel. So I'm gonna go empty my inventory and we'll load the fuel up, and then we'll go get more stone and we'll throw it in the top, and I'll fire it up and show you how it works. So I'm gonna grab all the coal we have. We're not even gonna use these anymore, but I'm gonna leave those furnaces there. So fuel will go in this back chest. As you can see, that's rapidly going into the hopper minecart. That's getting all filled up with fuel. And I'm going to grab one of these shulkers so we can actually get a sizable amount of stone from what we mined already going to the end. Eventually, we'll get a minecart system going in the ancient city tunnel and the tunnel to the end portal. But for now, Electras are doing us wonders. All right, we got inventory full and shulker box full, and we haven't even made it close to that end portal, so there's still a bunch of stone in this tunnel. All right, and then this top chest, we'll just load it up with what we need to smelt. In this case, it's stone, so we'll wait till this hopper minecart gets filled up. And you don't even have to wait for these hopper minecarts to get filled up. It'll constantly get filled up as it goes. And then we just flick the lever. As you can see, everything's being just, I don't know why it's oh, because there's a rail in there. But yeah, it just goes back and forth, constantly refilling with fuel and whatever block we're smelting. Every time it passes through, it refills. And then once it's done smelting, everything as you can see, look how fast that's smelting that stuff for us. It's like 2 blocks per second. I did realize when it gets to this end here, it is a little bit slow coming back, which is weird. But we can always add more powered rails if we need to for whatever reason, if these minecarts ever stop. And then eventually I will build, I don't even think I'm gonna do another story. I think what I'm actually gonna do is we could either do fences or we could do like stone walls around the whole outskirt of this top floor, and then go up maybe like 8 blocks and then have like a ceiling. I think that's what we'll do for this. I will say one thing I noticed, so it stopped all these furnaces and it's only doing the first one here, so I stopped the minecarts and let's flick it on again. On Java, this works way better. Okay, yeah, so I think what happened was the minecart actually ran out of stuff. So you will have to stop this. On Java, you don't have to, but I guess on Bedrock we do. So yeah, if those stop working, then you just flick that lever, let the minecart with the hopper refill, and then flick it back on and it'll distribute everything for you. Still way faster than manually doing it, but not as efficient as Java. Alright, so we got a healthy amount of smooth stone that I can go ahead and grab, and we'll just finish this up. Come on, Tyler, you can land it. You can land it. There we go. Alright, we got this wall complete. Now we can start on the final long one. Oh, what the fuck? Where did I get sniped from? Oh, really? Fucking spawns right up there. What are the odds of that, man? Okay, I guess we'll go sleep quick and finish that up. Goddamn skeletons trying to kill me. Alright, we got this wall done now. It's looking pretty good. Now we just got the last one here. Gotta go get some more smooth stone though. How the hell did a fucking turtle get here? You're not supposed to be here, bud. There's no water in here. What are you doing? It's like, help. There's no water. Alright, we are finally done with all the walls. I'm liking this. I like how it turned out. And then the floor, I think I'm just gonna do all smooth stone. So I'm gonna smelt the rest of the stone we got. Stop this first. Throw all the stone in here. Oh wow. We might actually need more stone, but I'm gonna grab the rest of the fuel that we have in these furnaces, being that we're probably not gonna use these ones again, and we'll just throw all this coal into that auto smelter. Alright, so stone in this one and fuel in this chest. Okay, why is stone ending up in this minecart? That doesn't make any sense when it should be going in that one. Yeah, see, it's filling stuff from this chest into here. That makes no sense. This is like fucking broken. These aren't even on top of each other. This must be a bedrock bug or something. It still works either way, but that's fucking weird. Since we don't need this shulker box anymore, we'll just place it right back where it was. Being that I have a decent amount of inventory space now, I'm gonna harvest that sugar cane. Yeah, we got cactuses we can harvest too. Ouch. There we go, got a decent amount of cactuses going now. I can't remember what we'll need a bunch of cactuses for, but I know there's probably something. Alright, and we'll just throw all our sugarcane in this random chest. God, I cannot wait till we have that auto sorter up and running. See, I don't know what's going on with this. That hopper keeps feeding stone into this back part of the chest where the fuel is supposed to go. I was wondering where all my stone went. I knew I had more than this. Well, something's fucked up then. I don't understand what's going on here. See, like, look, this minecart with the hopper is filling this one. It makes no sense. Why is that happening? They're not connected at all. Oh, Minecraft Bedrock is so fucking buggy. Irritates the shit out of me. So what are you telling me? I had to manually go fill all of these furnaces? Because that's fucking bullshit. Okay, well, all that's smelting. I'm gonna mine out the floor in here. I could just go over top of what we have here, but then that gets away from the space we have to actually do the auto sorter. I noticed this, it's kind of weird when you hold down your trigger or your mouse, however you play, this is how fast you mine, right? But if you tap it, look how much quicker you mine. Why is that? That makes no sense. Alright, I finally got the ground mined out. That actually took a lot longer than I thought. And this one's already lit up, but we have another hole in the ground over here that we should get torches and light up just so that we don't have any mob spawning at all. So we'll go ahead and grab some torches and get that done with. And we should have enough smooth stone to actually finish up that floor in there. Oh yeah, we got a healthy amount here. First, I'm gonna grab my torches and light this up down here though, just so we don't have any mob spawning. Oh, there's coal. I gotta mine that coal. Fuck. Well, we'll come back for it. We'll fill in what we can, and then when we have more inventory space, we'll grab that coal. I actually don't even know if we'll have enough smooth stone for this. I hope we do, but this is a huge area to fill in. Alright, I used up all the smooth stone that we had. This is what we got done. We got a decent amount knocked out of the way. Now I can go mine that coal I wanted to mine. We got 53 pieces. That was totally worth going down here and mining that. One more time, that's how much we got done. And I think for this auto smelter here, what I'm gonna have to do to fix this is like extend this out one more layer and then have one more row of hoppers going into this and then have the actual rail going on the second row just so these hoppers aren't next to each other, because I think what's happening is this top one is like overlapping this bottom one somehow. It does not do this on Java, by the way, but that's probably what's happening, so I'm gonna have to extend this out, and I might as well do that now, otherwise I'm not gonna do it. Grab our hoppers, grab some more stone, so we'll add hoppers going into this one. We'll mine this redstone block, and then we'll put that back here instead. Then we'll mine these rails, mine that redstone block, place that on this one. Fuck, I'm gonna have to go in every single furnace and grab those rails. That's gonna be so annoying. It's okay though, as long as we get this fixed. So we're gonna have to have two separate levers, one for the actual items we're smelting and then one for the fuel back here. All right, we got all the rails out, and then we'll just copy like the same design just back here. So block, and then block there, and then over on this other side we'll just copy the same thing. So then if everything works right like it should, we should just be able to put the coal in there. It'll go in this minecart. Okay, and then we could put our stone in this one, and it should only go into this minecart. All right, minecart's full. Stone is still in there and not going to this minecart. Okay, so we got it fixed. So all we got to do is flick that lever to distribute the fuel, and then flick that lever to distribute the stone. What's going on here? Oh, that's where that redstone block went. Okay, now it's actually fixed. So we just had to space it out a little bit just so that the minecart with the hoppers didn't overlap each other, because that was actually an issue that was kind of breaking this, but now it's working fine. God, I'm glad I got that fixed. Man, we did have to use quite a bit of our hoppers though for that little project. So that means we're gonna have to do the iron farm like ASAP. But I'm gonna place the stone that we have, the smooth stone. And all right, I'm gonna call this good for now with the floor. I have been playing for like 4 hours. But I'm glad we got this auto smelter fixed and it's actually working properly now. Thank God. And I'm glad we got that all put together, at least the walls and almost the whole entire floor. We still got to light it up with the torches and get the roof done. And since the world is on a realm, I do like to go ahead and back this up. Even if it wasn't on a realm, I would still back it up anyways, because the last thing you want to do is have the world like get corrupted for whatever dumb reason and then lose it forever. So backing it up is always good. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Peace out.